If you're feeling a bit lost in your life and are looking for a clear way forward, keep watching. I'm going to share a perspective and a practice that just might change the game for you. By the way, I'm Michael Ravenwood, and I'm an empowerment coach that throws real lightning bolts. So if what I share in this video makes sense to you and you want to transform your experience in 90 days, go ahead and use the link in the bio or message me. And now, about that clear way forward. The perspective I'm sharing in this video is that there is one way to look at things. Now, when I say it like that, you can hardly tell what I mean, right? Because it might mean like, well, that's one way to look at it, meaning there are plenty of other ways to look at it that are just as valid. Or I might mean there's one way to look at it, like the right way. And what's important to realize about this is that both of those are equally true. Now, what could I possibly mean by that? They're contradictory statements, right? What I'm trying to share is that the heart of truth is beyond opposites. Let's take a clear example. 1 + 1 = 2. Now, in the field of mathematics, that's undeniable. We've been able to send things out into space with incredible accuracy using exactly that, among other things. So 1 + 1 certainly equals 2. But does it? If you put two people together in the same room, you get all kinds of ideas that wouldn't have occurred to either of them because of the synergy or emergent properties of their connection. So in this way, this very strange, bizarre way, 1 + 1 = 3. Now, hopefully before you think I'm just trying to confuse you more, I'm going to share the practice that just might clarify things. And this is the practice of being radically open-minded. For about a month, you might make a practice of thinking every time somebody says something that you definitely think isn't true, just what would have to happen or what would the conditions have to be for that to be true? We're just being curious about the things that people are saying. Instead of telling them immediately that they're wrong about anything, just keep asking questions like, oh, really? Why do you think that? Upon which information are you basing this conclusion? You might even begin to ask yourself about some of the foregone conclusions that you've previously had, and just wonder, upon what am I basing that decision? In no way am I trying to say that you shouldn't base any of your decisions on your prior experience of things. I'm just saying that it's really fruitful to open your mind and see that your way is only one way. And unless you've got an absolutely perfect life, you might want to grow and learn a bit by exploring how other people are looking at things. Because if you're confused and stuck in your life, you might want to know what you're not already thinking. The things that you haven't already been exposed to. How might they play in? So I hope the perspective and the practice that I shared in this video are useful to you. If so, put curiosity in the comments. If you put curiosity in the comments, then I'll know that my message landed. And if you happen to want to change your experience totally in 90 days, go ahead and use the link in the bio or message me.